everyone. Hello, iKONICS. This is iKONICS Official, and welcome to our stream for today. So, I see many iKONICS right now on stream with us. We have Nerissa, Ladisa, we have Bob, we have Hey Chan Yun Yong Jun Q. That's a long name. We have Erica Legaspi again. Hello. Hello guys, and welcome to iKONICS official live stream. So let me just wait for a few more iKONICS to join in with us here on the stream. So right now, hello Princess Kim. Welcome to the stream. So I think how many do we have right now? Let me just check. Oh, we have a few iconics with us right now. So we still have time. You can ask your fellow iconics to join in here with us on stream if they want to know facts and guide in streaming, especially on YouTube. What else was that? YouTube, Spotify, Renaissance app, and then I think we also have Apple Music, and then we also have like top charts and how do we uh, enter charts in when we stream. So this is your thing if you need to know more about that. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me okay. Is my Can you guys hear me all right? Is my mic okay, or um I can't really check. My fellow iconics are still in the bathroom. So this is a solo flight for me right now. Give me a second. Um oh yeah, for our streamers right now that are here with us today, hello. I know you guys are in Renaissance. Now I am doing live and I'm also in Renaissance. So if you guys can beat me, then good luck. Oh, my audio is a little soft. Okay. Let me just Hello. Is it still Okay. Let me double check. Is my mic Okay, I think my mic is the correct one. Loud and clear. Oh, it's okay and clear. Thank you. Okay. So I think maybe Kira Light, maybe up your volume a bit. Okay. Maybe that was the problem here. Anyway, so again, we are going to be discussing about mm, what to do, the do's and don'ts in streaming, and some guides that you guys need to know. Okay, I see more iconics joining in the stream. Again, hello Chanu Jung, hello Kira Light, hello Makaela, hello Mose Tura B, hello, and again, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to our channel. It will help us a lot to get more funds for iKON so we can buy more albums, more concert tickets without you guys doing anything. You just need to stream, without you guys to donate, without any other iconics to give money or put out money for us. You just need to stream. So if you just stream, like, comment and like the video, then that will greatly help us. Okay. Let me see. Do we have new iconics here in our stream right now? Do we have? Hello. If you are new here in our stream, if this is your first time, hello and welcome. Okay. Let me just check if everything is set. Okay, I think everything is set. But we'll just wait for a few more minutes before we start so that we're sure that iconics that are in different platforms will join in and know what to expect in streaming. So if you guys did you guys join the in United Fan Bases stream last yesterday? Actually, it was just yesterday. Did you guys join? We also streamed it here, and I think it was very informative in some way, especially when it comes to what to expect for baby iconics, because we really need to grind and work hard for iKON when they have a comeback. And it's not just streaming, it also involves voting, mass tweeting, and like liking articles from neighbors and doing a lot actually. So we really need to how do we say this, prepare ourselves for it. You know, it's only a few days left. I think we only have 8 days left before the comeback, and iconics really need to, you know, uh gear up and let's do everything that we can for iKON. Oh, I see here Princess Kim says, yes, Genie and Melon streamer. Hi, Princess Kim. Okay, now that is something we really need as well. Genie and Melon. But unfortunately, we couldn't really get an admin to join us here in the facts and guide in streaming for Genie and Melon because I think it's more complicated to do that for international streamers. I mean, it's not really that complicated. It's just that you need to know the basics on how to uh how do you say, how do you say that word, how to use those platforms. Because honestly, I tried before. I tried using those platforms. I was just so confused because I only see Korean letters and I couldn't read Korean. So I couldn't read Hangul. So it was such a struggle, you know? So I just opted to what I can do. So this, for this comeback, we encourage you guys to use Korean streaming platforms, of course, like Bugs, Genie, Melon. But if you can't, if it's not really in your power to do so, if you don't really have the means to do so, then it's fine. Do not feel the pressure about it as long as you stream in YouTube or in Spotify, because that is the easiest platform for us international iconics to acquire or to use. So, you know, it's just one click and nothing else. So, I think we shouldn't have any other reasons to not to stream if that happens, unless of course if you have something, if you are doing something in your lives that you're pretty busy about, then that's fine. But I mean, if you are free and you are willing to support icon in any way that you can, then streaming their MVs and content on YouTube or on Weavers is really a great help. So again, you guys can stream. It's highly encouraged to stream on Korean platforms, but if you can't, you can opt to just use YouTube, Spotify, or iTunes and Apple Music streaming. It's no pressure as long as you can give what you can give. You do not need to. It's okay, you know, to just give more than you can, but it's okay to not give what you can't give. Okay, so do not pressure yourself to do something you can't do. Okay, but if it's something that you can do, and maybe you know you just need a little push to do it, then this is your sign to download everything for that. Maybe for Genie, Melon, or Bugs, and maybe create IDs and emails for that. Then go. And I think yesterday it was mentioned by the fan bases that we have a lot of recruiting going on. So I remember that we have I think iKON PH and iKON Global and Team Genie are recruiting for Iconics to create Bugs ID. So if you guys are free to do that, then make sure to check them out and go to their Twitter accounts or maybe on Facebook as well. So, and I think I remember also Icon lang malakas. Okay. There are a lot of fan bases that are in need of manpower right now, especially when making emails for streaming and voting as well. So again, tonight we will be talking about facts and guidance streaming, and especially about YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and some other extension accounts like Renaissance, and how to get on charts. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm sorry. I ate I ate chocolate. It's bad for my throat. So I'm so sorry about that. It's so bad for my throat. Okay. I think we already have a few iconics here on stream, but please encourage other iconics that are still confused about streaming to join in here with us so that they can be informed. But do not worry, we will be posting this VOD and we will put timestamps on where explanation, where each platform explanation starts. Okay, without further ado, let's start with the YouTube platform, and let me just go there. Okay, again, guys, if you can, please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Okay, I hope you guys can see the screen. And for those that has it blurry or something, because sometimes it just goes to default of like 3060 or 360. I'm sorry, 3060 what? Um 360 aspect. No, it's not aspect ratio. How do you say that? 360 quality. Yeah, that. Just make sure to just adjust it in an advanced setting here on YouTube so that you can check the 720 or 1080p and you can read our screen much clearer. Okay, now we shall start with this one. So we have YouTube streaming. So first off is we have one devices per IP address. So we have one device per IP address. So when we say what IP address, that is the Wi-Fi or I no 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 no. Okay, now I'm saying it wrong. Later we will explain what is IP address, but this does not involve Wi-Fi and cellular data. Okay, these are two different things. So, should I explain IP address right now? Because honestly, I'm still really confused about that. But there's this thing that we call like a unique number that is on our devices or our individual devices. So you have your phones, laptops, so you have one device per IP address, obviously, but that is different to Wi-Fi, or that is not related to your data or your Wi-Fi. So even if you stream on your laptop and on your phone, as long as you have different IP address, then that is fine and that will be counted. And um but it is not encouraged to use the same device on different devices. Okay, same device. I'm sorry, same account on different devices. So, for example, if you are streaming on your laptop and you want to stream on your two other cell phones or iPad, then you can use the other devices because it has a different IP address, but you cannot use the same account. Okay, we should not do that because sometimes it counts as bot views because I think it has like different the algorithm is kind of like weird in that sense, like, but I get it because you're just using the same account in three different devices at the same time, so we should not do that. So if you can, maybe just use extra accounts for it, and we encourage you guys to have a premium Spotify, we're still on YouTube, I'm sorry, premium YouTube account so that the ads um won't be more prevalent, and that you can stream maybe a minute long videos as interval. Because if you do not have like a premium account for YouTube, you need to like watch at least 2 to 3 videos of like 3 minutes long videos like that. But if you have premium, then you can watch 2 to 3 videos of just like less than a minute videos as interval. So we do encourage you guys to have your premium accounts. Okay. Now we have. Give me a second. Let me just check my Renaissance update, because I'm too competitive on this app. I need to be at least on top 10. Okay. Let me just check. Give me a second. Mm. Oh yeah, if you guys have any question about what we are discussing right now, feel free to chat it here on YouTube. Do not be shy. Oh my god, I am now down to rank 11. That's sad. Let's go up. Okay, anyway. Let me where was I? Okay, now we're done with the IP address. Then in engagement. So how for this one, you need to like for every hour you need to like a comment, comments in the chat, in the MV video or in whatever MV it or in whatever video iKON releases, but more specifically in the MV that they will release on May 3. So make sure after every hour you like a comment, or reply to a comment, or you write a comment yourself. And of course, don't forget to like the video, because engagement is a high thing when it comes to YouTube. Like us, that we own a YouTube account, we know that we need to have those likes, those replies, those comments, and of course those sharing and clicking in outside links, so that we get more engagement from people, and that will reflect in our analytics. So the more we get the engagement, the wider the range of our video goes. So that is why we need that engagement. The more iconics engage in the video, the wider the range the MV of icon will reach. So that is why sometimes, like in other fandoms, they really they really like monster streaming, because the more the views and the more the engagement a video has, YouTube thinks that this is something interesting, this is something maybe many people will like, and maybe this is something that we can earn something more on. So they will promote it as well for free, and will have, like, it will suggest it will recommend it to more people that doesn't just like icon. It could be to other K-pop listeners that are in iconics. It will reach them as well, as long as we use the proper engagement, and again, do not act like bots. So I think this is some misconception about commenting on YouTube videos. It's okay to comment with emoticons or emojis. It's fine. It's not really something that that is an issue, as long as you do not spam. Okay, so as long as you do not repeatedly, like, use the text, you just comment something and you copy that comment and then you comment it again, that is something we should not do. That will be counted as a bot engagement and will be erased for totality in the analytics. I see a question from Potato Fries. Are the intervals must be not K-pop related? Um, for our teams, and I think for the other fan bases, we mostly provide streaming intervals, and I think other iconics as well. So we usually make sure that the intervals are icon related, and if you guys want, we will also be posting a playlist of intervals that we have both for premium accounts and for non-premium. We have videos that are 3 minutes long, that is enough for non-premium, and then we have videos that are a minute or less than a minute long for premium accounts. So it usually varies, but I think many iconics will be posting some interval videos that you guys can use the link for. So it's not really, it's actually your choice of what interval you want to use, but make sure to not have it on the same channel. So for example, you stream the icon MV, so make sure for the next video you will not be streaming anything from the icon channel anymore. You can stream on a different channel, so that be it won't be counted as a bot. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't register. But I think in the first, and after like a few days of streaming, you can just use the icon channel. You can view the MV and then view another MV in the icon channel, and then view a different thing on a different channel. Then that's fine, even if you stream it consecutively twice, that's okay, but do not do it like continuously for the whole day. Okay, because I think that will not count. So I think, are we all clear with that? You guys can comment if that is clear, but if it's not, then mm, that is fine as well. Okay, actually, again, if it's still not clear, the K-pop related, it's okay actually if it's K-pop related, that's fine. But we do promote that you use icon related intervals, because for everything that we view and we engage on, or any icon related engagement that we do, the more it reaches other people, other YouTube users. Okay, is stream word allowed in the comment section? Okay, I think that's another misconception, but we do not encourage you guys to use it and spam it on the comments. So it's okay to use it, like on a regular comment, because that won't really be an issue, because I think YouTube will just see it as a regular comment, as long as you put enough words in it. Like for example, you will be commenting that icon is so good in this MV, I loved it so much, I like the lyrics, etc., etc., and I will definitely I will definitely stream more of this and not just one times a day. Like, that's fine. I think that is acceptable if you just add enough words and not just not just look like a bot that is spamming things, that spamming the stream word, and that is fine as long as you do not again, we do not promote bot behavior. So bot behavior will just be repeatedly mentioned here because we sometimes do that. And like for example, in like in KD era and YYY you mad streaming parties, we all especially on KD era, we kind of like tend to do like a bot like behavior. So some of our views and some of our engagements didn't count as much because of that. So we should really stop doing that and make a habit um of doing not bot behaviors. Okay, so I hope that is clear, and thank you so much, Princess Kim, for that question. Okay, now let's move on. And playlist length. So this one, excuse me, as much as possible, we encourage you guys to use playlist if you do not, if you are busy. Okay, if you have like a work, you have school, excuse me, or anything like that. I'm sorry about that. But we limit our playlists to 1 hour up to 3 hours max. So if you guys need to like work or something, make sure to like count how many hours you will be working or you will be in school, and then make a set of playlists for that. So for example, you will be in school or in work, at work, for 8 hours, then you can at least create 4 playlists that could be like 2 hours long each. And then when one playlist is done, move on to the next playlist and make sure to delete the playlist that you have finished, and then you continue on with the rest of the playlists. Because if you just use one playlist for 24 hours, then that would count as bot behavior and the streams on that wouldn't count. So I know it's much too much. I know it's a bit of an effort, but it's an effort that we should be willing to take for iKON, especially if you really want to help with their streams. So again, we are not pressuring you, but if you do, if you want to help, if you want to give your part, if you want to stream, then that is the bare minimum that we should be giving to iKON, or we should be providing for the fandom. Okay? Are there any other questions about this? I think okay. And again, okay. For for the comeback, for this comeback. So for that playlist, we only suggest that you use it if you have a busy day ahead, okay? But if you are free, if you do not have anything happening in that day, or you can access your phones every hour, every minute, then we encourage, no, actually we don't just encourage, we do want you guys to manually search for the title. Because for every manual search, that is also part of the engagement, the more it shows up on the recommended. So, for example, I am not someone that knows iKON, and then for example, I just type I on the search bar in YouTube. Sometimes it will pop out as suggested because iKONICS, or we will be searching it manually. So, for example, the title is "But You," and I am not anything. I don't know iKON or anything. I'm just a regular YouTube user, and then I type but, the word but, and then it could the YouTube algorithm could recommend to them, or to me, the "But You" by iKON MV. It could recommend to me as, because we will be manually streaming, we will be manually searching for the title of it. So we really do encourage you guys to manually search for them, because that is how YouTube algorithm works and how they recommend things. Okay? Do we really need to finish watching the ads when we play the MV at the beginning and at the last? Um Honestly, from what I know, because iKON already earns a lot, and I think they already have a big subscribers. From what I remember, it's not necessary for you to complete it. I think you only need to stay for the first 30 minutes, I think. But we do encourage you guys, especially if you are non-premium users, to finish the whole ads. Okay, because sometimes that also counts in their AdSense and gives more to their channel. And I think in the end of the MV, I think you don't really necessarily need to, you can skip it actually after 30 seconds. That's fine. But that's why we encourage you guys to use premium accounts if you can. I think if you have new accounts, you can use the, free trial. But if you do not have um the free trial anymore, then you can approach fan bases. If you can join the streaming teams, or maybe you can uh put out money. Just it's just it's not really that expensive. It's just okay. And maybe I remember YouTube has like a family plan for premium. So maybe like a few iconics with you can pull in and use that family plan and share it among you guys and use that premium accounts for you guys, and then there will ads won't be a problem anymore. So I hope that answers your question. Okay. Oh, I got it right. Thank you, iconic admin Dan. Admin Dan is she's also coaching me at the back if I'm saying something right or wrong, and I said it right. Okay. Okay, I didn't even read her chat. I said it right. Thank God. Okay. um Wait, give me a second. Iconics know it. Wait. Uh, oh, my head hurts. Oh, okay, okay. Where are we now? Okay, so we have others. So watch two to three videos. Oh yeah, that is how you. That's the interval in between of every MVs that we watch, and make sure to not mute the app. So you can, you can lessen the volume until like it's just a smidge of a noise in your earphones. That's fine, but do not mute it, because if you mute it, it won't count as a stream. So make sure to remember that. But if you can, this is what I do. Honestly, if I have different devices, this is what I do for that. If I have multiple devices, and of course I cannot mute them, what I do is that I get the the old earphones. I get the old earphones that we have here on at home, and then that's what I use. And just even if I don't hear anything right from the earphone, but I still hear like a hint of the audio from the old ones. That's fine, because that still counts as long as you don't mute the app. Okay. So I think that's a cheat. Not really a cheat, but that's what I do. But that is if only you guys still have those old earphones with you at home. But because I still have like a few at home, so I could do it. So oh my god, I dropped to rank 14 on Renaissance in our dry run streaming. I'm sad. Anyway, let's move on to the next part. So this is like a fact checks. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's a zip file. Okay, so how to avoid a bot like behavior. So this is what to avoid. So you need to interact with the video. So you need to comment, reply to the comment, like comments, you know, and like the video, but do not spam anything. Okay, so for example, you like one comment and then don't instantly like everything like. Do not speed run liking, okay, or commenting. Do not do that. Just act like a person. That's what's Act like a human being and not like a bot. That's easy. That's easier. That's easier to do. I see another question. If you have premium accounts, is it still 2 to 3 intervals? Is the minutes gap still the same for premium versus non-premium accounts? The difference between them is that you still need to stream 2 to 3 videos, but you can stream videos that has lesser minutes on it. So you can stream like a minute or less. Okay, but do not stream like 30 minutes less. That won't count. But you can stream like a minute or like 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. That still counts as one video for premium accounts. While in non-premium, you need to stream like at least 2 minute video, 3 minute video, like that. So for it to count as an interval, one interval. Um, When on can, what volume does the MB have to be on to be counted, and what setting for picture or what? We advise that at least 720 or 1080p for the quality of the video, and for the volume, we just hope that you do not mute it. It's as long as you don't mute it, then that's fine. Any volume is fine as long as you don't mute it. Um, Let me see. Okay, so another admin says that not lower than 480p. So as long as it's not lower than 48 480p, but we encourage you guys to stream it at 1080p or 720p. Um okay. Now next one. Let's move on. Okay, so we noted here that premium accounts, streams from premium accounts count more. So that's why we encourage you guys to create premium accounts. So again, if you have like iconic friends with you, you can pull in money to afford the family package or the family plan of YouTube for premium accounts, so that you can pay less for it. Or you can join streaming teams of fan bases, so that they will provide premium accounts for you for free. Okay, next one. Let me just drink water. I'm drinking water. Okay, log in, log out strategy. So for this one, we need to repeatedly log out of YouTube. Okay, so works in a way that we won't become counted as bots. So uh you don't really need to do this as regularly. You can only do this after you finish streaming for half a day, or like after 8 hours or a few hours, Then after logging out, clear your cookies or cache in your phone, or in your browser, or in your YouTube, or specifically on your phone. Just clear the cookies or cache, and then log back in on your YouTube account. So that this applies on PC as well. So just log out, and make sure to not use incognito. Please, please, I beg you guys, to not use incognito. Someone asked, should I download the MV or not? No, we do not advise you to download the MV, because offline download doesn't count for streaming. So it only counts if it's online, or if you are connected to your Wi-Fi. Okay, so downloading it is just making it be accessible offline, but it doesn't mean that it counts on online stream. So do not download the MVs. Okay, you can just manually search for it and then stream it. How about multiple accounts in one device? Is it okay? Okay, okay. Again, we advise only one account per device. So again, in our first part earlier, per IP address, that means for one device you only need one account. So if you have multiple devices, for each device you need to have different accounts for it. So one account, one device, vice versa. Okay. Next one we have. Oh, okay. This is new. I didn't know that. Okay, give me a second to set this in. Stream from one account on your. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Again. I said it right. So in multiple devices, you only need to stream one account. Okay. So wait. Let me just clarify it. Oh, okay, okay. So this is something you guys can do about the volume. So if you have an emulator, or your device is very funky, that you can mute the device but put the volume up on the YouTube, then that's fine. You can mute the device but the volume on the app should be at maximum volume. But if that is only how your device works, but if it's not, then no. So okay, so for different browsers, again, different accounts. Actually, an admin confirmed that you can use two browsers, but you need to use different accounts. But we do not encourage that. As much as you can, just use one browser for per device, okay, or per account. Okay, let's move on. Whew. I'm lightheaded. Okay, next one. Difference between YouTube Music and YouTube itself. YouTube is an online video sharing platform, while YouTube Music is a streaming platform developed by YouTube. Streams from both platforms are counted and can contribute to charts, so that's okay. You can stream it on YouTube Music or just on YouTube, regular YouTube. So it still counts as streams, but still use the proper intervals, okay? And does the volume have to be over 50%? Oh no, you just need to listen comfortably, okay? So do not just don't mute the app. That's fine. Again and again, do not mute the app. That's just the thing that you need to avoid, not muting it. If you mute it, then the streams won't count anymore. Oh, I'm now up to rank 7 in Renaissance. Woohoo. Okay. Once I'm done with YouTube, I'm just gonna do a quick break. I need to breathe. As if I don't breathe, I don't know, I will not breathe anymore. Okay, number of videos to be streamed. Okay, again, this is what I said earlier. So for per interval, you need to at least have 5 to 10 minutes interval. So that could be like 2 to 3 videos. Okay. Um, So yeah, okay. So they said here that most icon songs are 3 minutes long. So you can at least view two MVs. But again, we do not advise to stream on the same channel consecutively. So but you can still do it, but not like as consecutively as possible. You can like make a variation of intervals for it. Let me check with the admins for a second. Okay, so I'm sorry again. So thank you, Princess Kim and Sandria Sanchez, for the question. I hope I answered it well. Okay, what is next? Okay, so is it more productive to stream icon music videos or just in performances as they all count to charts? I'll say okay. So streaming in between. So again, we advise you guys to stream icon related videos because it promotes them to count on charts. So, for example, they make a relay race with the But You song, then stream it as well as for intervals. So, um, okay, our admin suggested that only stream contents from YG Entertainment and iKON's channel. Okay, fan made videos, color coded videos, unofficial uploads do not count to any kind of chart. So, um, okay, so you can stream on YG Entertainment and iKON's channel and maybe use our intervals, and that's it. You know, like we keep it on a small channel group, okay? So maybe if a relay comes out from Mnet, then that's fine. We can count that as well, but we should limit our streams in our in a few channels that we can and make sure it's mostly icon related. Okay, and then I think this is last one. Is this the last one? Oh yeah, it is. Does YouTube stream count for charts? Yes, it is counted, especially on Billboard charts, IFPI charts, Korean music shows, and year-end awards. So make sure to stream. That's why we promote streaming, even though we are not really that. We are not really as monster streamers as the new generation of streamers, but we will try our best for icon. I'm saying this as if I'm a hag, but maybe I am. Anyway, playlist for 24 hours. Again, I said this earlier. No, you do not. We do not advise 24 hours playlist, and we do not really advise using a playlist at all. But if you do have a busy schedule or a busy day, just prepare like 4 to 6 playlists for you to use, and only use one playlist once. Do not use one playlist repeatedly, okay? Again, it needs so much effort, but it's an effort that we should be willing to do, and that is the bare minimum of what we should be doing. Playlist after 24 hours, it is fine to use playlist, but okay, I already said it, because if we use 24 hours playlist, it counts as bot behavior. Okay, now we are done with YouTube, thank god. Okay, we will be doing like a shorter version of this, so you guys don't worry if this live stream is too long for you. we will be releasing a shorter video for you guys on streaming on these platforms. Okay. Um okay, let me just collect my brain. Do you have any questions going in? Any violent reactions? um uh or anything you want to, if anyone wants to say a story, that's fine. Just do things. Okay, again, playlists are not advisable according to our admins, and iconics official really do not advise playlists. But if you do have a busy schedule, if you are working and you can't really, you can't really guard your playlist that well, then you can stream on Spotify with a playlist. But on YouTube, we do not really encourage a playlist. Um, Oh, Kira Light says, I also think YouTube doesn't count views when you double screen on phones. Actually, I think it does, but it's just that as long as you are not streaming on the other screen, or you are not doing anything that will disrupt the engagement on the other screen, cuz that sometimes count as like you minimizing the app, so it doesn't work as well. And it doesn't work as much. So maybe if you do it often, maybe a half of your views won't count like that. Okay, do you have any more questions? Thank you, Kira Light, for that. Uh Wait. Okay, our admin says that no, it will not be counted if you split screen. YouTube will delete your views. So, okay. Oh, okay, admin. How about station head with YT? Oh, is it possible to use station head with YT? Let me check it with our admins, but I'm pretty sure it's only for Spotify. I haven't really seen Station Head used for YT. Honestly, because I haven't really used Station Head. I've only used Renaissance app because I think because honestly my phone is just like it's it's not really a good phone, so I can't really download much apps. Um, but really, it's really something we can look into. Currently we're looking into Shazam as well, because I think that is a big help. I think that also counts in charts for every Shazam stream that we use. So we fan bases are experimenting on many things. And not just experimenting, actually many fan bases have already been using these platforms regularly, so we know what we're doing when we stream. Just make sure to follow it. Um oh, you can play. Oh, you mean playing YouTube and then you have station head connected to Spotify at the same time? Is that what you're saying, Mary Joy? Let me just check about it. Oh. The admins are saying that you can actually you can do it, but it is at the cost of your hearing. So you can do it, but you will be hearing too much in your ears for that. But you can. I think it still counts, but we do not advise it because I think we should really push safer streams. So if you do have multiple device, then just maybe use the multiple device and not, overuse one device. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mary Joy, for that question. Okay. Next. That made me laugh. The admins were saying, "Good luck to your ears, Mary Joy, if you do that." Yeah. Okay, Potato Fry says, don't forget to collect Cham Sims. Okay, yeah, don't forget to use or collect beats or Cham Sims or for any other voting apps or websites that we have for iKON. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just, relaxing my head for a bit. So while I'm what? Relaxing my head for a bit, you can listen to You Are. Okay, let me just play it because my head is just. And then after this, we'll move on to Spotify. So you guys, if you have you have iconic friends that needs to know how Spotify works, then you can call them here now to join our stream, and I will just play a short You Are. Is it playing? No. Okay, okay, wait. Oh, it is. Okay.
How do you define that which is many things and often can't be defined so simply like you? Amongst everything you are to me, a light in darkness when there's nothing left to see. My home in this wide world where I'm constantly lost to where I belong, where I always belong, where I'm loved the most. You are my heaven, my safe haven. You are my source and my rest. You are my peace. You are my calm. You are my everything, my best.
Okay, you are my pride, my strength, my cure. Okay, I see. Muse. Tura B, I memorized this song already because I use this as interval. Oh, thank you. Okay, I hope you like that song. I think I played the one without the instrumental. That was a shock. I think I played the acapella one, so I'm sorry about that. But I hope you appreciate it. The acapella is actually good. Okay, okay, okay. My head is about to explode. What's this? Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Oh, someone, Princess Kim, I don't know how to stream on Spotify. Then you're in great hands. We got you, girl. Ah, Renaissance. Don't worry, we got you as well. We also use Renaissance, so this is your lucky day. Okay, let's move on to Spotify streaming. Okay, I'll just do this like more casual tone because I'm getting lightheaded with all the talking. Okay, so devices per IP address. Again, no limit. We do not know for this one, but the this is a different platform for YouTube. So everything that we said on YouTube does not apply for Spotify, and everything we say here on Spotify does not apply on YouTube or for any other platforms for that matter. So just know that, okay? So this one, just we don't know how many limit of accounts you need to have per device because I no one has tested that and I think no one will. But for safe streaming, we just advise to use only one and make sure it is on premium. We just advise that, okay? And I think for premium accounts on Spotify, it's actually quite cheap, so you guys can afford it, or maybe pull in for the duo account, the one where you can pay for two accounts and it's already premium. So again, one account per device. Excuse me. That is what we advise. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me go on now for the engagement. So like this, for if the YouTube one you need every hour, for Spotify you only will be doing it for every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so that is how you engage to the song. So of course you will be using intervals, so for the intervals make sure to like those intervals. And if you are, for example, um if you already liked all the songs, then just scroll with the lyrics on the Spotify for like a few minutes, and then you go do your thing, and then just come back after 2 to 3 hours. That's how our engagement works, just so that the app won't count you as like a bot. Ava is asking, what about streaming via senior party? Oh, we haven't really know that. Okay. Um. Oh, give me a second. Wait. I think there was a typo here. Wait, wait. Give me a second. No, no limit. Uh, our our admin is is abolishing herself. uh, premium accounts. Okay. Anyway, just don't act like a bot. And then for the playlist length, no known limit, but we do advise to just use an hour up to 3 hours of playlists, because I think for playlists it works different from YouTube. That's why Station Head and Renaissance work. But we do actually encourage you guys to just use an hour to 3 hours long, and do not loop it, but you can reuse the same playlist actually, because that is how the Station Head and Renaissance work. Okay. um and then for the your question, Ava, because we don't know the senior party yet, so I don't know if we can use that, but we will look into it. Okay. um our fellow my fellow admins are in the chat, so if there are questions that I will be missing, they will be answering you. Okay, next one is we have, what do we have next? My brain is lagging. uh Use pseudo for songs as filler or as intervals. Don't mute the app again. As well as on YouTube, do not mute the app. Okay? You can use whatever volume you want, just do not mute it. And for intervals, we have to at least have 4 songs as interval. And that applies for premium accounts as well. So it's both for non-premium and premium accounts. It's just that if you are non-premium, it's a bigger struggle for that, for you to because there will be ads, and there's a limit to what song you can use as intervals or you can press. So we really encourage you guys to use premium accounts here on Spotify as well. Okay, I think for any other platforms we really do encourage it. May it be on iTunes, Apple. I don't know if iTunes have premium, but yeah, for iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, we advise you guys to use premium accounts. Okay, next one. Let me check if you have questions. Okay, no more. So our main focus on our streaming Our streaming on Spotify is consistency and to increase our daily streams. So again, this is how you increase daily streams. You share the direct link of the playlist from Spotify. So if you have a playlist prepared, you can already like put your fillers in between the new song that will be out. So for example, a new song and then 3 to 4 fillers and then the new song again. You can re-add the same song multiple times in one playlist. That is fine. You can do that. And when you make a playlist, make you can also share the link for it. Okay, on maybe on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, whatever account or social media account that you have, just make sure to use the hashtag and the title track name, because from what I remember, for every title track or the title name, for example, for us it's But You, for every time it will be out on any social media platforms, that counts for the billboard, like it just counts for it to show on Billboard 100, I think. Just make sure to use the title track's name, okay? Do not forget that. Use the link, give a link, and use the title track's name whenever or wherever you post it, or whichever social media account you will post it on. Okay. Um, Search the whole album manually, listen from the beginning up until the end. So that is something that we will be doing once Flashback is out. Once it's out, you search for Flashback manually, Flashback icon, and then you click the whole album and you listen to the whole tracks. So from But You until what was the last song? I think it's No, it's not RU. Oh, it was at ease. So, but I think at ease is only for CD. But maybe for real, I think for real is maybe the last one, or is it your name? Anyway, I think it's other either of their songs. I'm not really sure, or if they will release it in that order, but still, stream the whole album. And then official playlists engage with the tracks included on official playlists. Okay, so because I think there are official playlists that icon will have, so make sure to also engage with them. Okay, so avoid listening to the same track on multiple plays. Oh, okay, so that is again, you need to have a stream in between those playlists. So do not if you're, for example, you have already prepared three playlists, and between those playlists you need to stream different things, like individually search them and then stream them, at least, maybe at least 5 songs or 4 songs, and then you can move on to your next playlist. Okay. um okay, someone said, an admin says that I think they already figure out Scener, but we will try to integrate it in our streaming platforms, in our streaming team, sorry. King Cow Baby says, "Hi, do we need to stream like YT stream guidelines in Spotify? Again, we have a different guidelines for Spotify and on YouTube. If you want to know about YouTube, we already discussed it like a few minutes earlier. You can just, go back to the stream. But if you want to listen to the Spotify guidelines right now, you can listen here for now, and then maybe after the live, we are going to post this video, so you can go back to it and check out for each platform. And we will be also posting shorter videos of the guides. Okay, so that you guys can work how do you say that, practice it, prepare yourselves for streaming. Okay, again, different platforms, different guidelines, so just make sure to follow the proper guidelines for each platform, so, and don't get them confused. Okay. Next one is, we have number one is related. This is what I said. Okay, so when you use the name of the track and when you use the hashtags for the track, it will be uh counted like a vote for the Billboard Hot Trending Song chart. Okay, it will be added on that chart. So for example, for every but you post on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, it will count on the Hot Trending Songs chart for Billboard. Okay, so that's why, remember that, guys. Do not forget on adding the name of the song or the track, so that it will also trend. Okay, next one. Main focus to keep all, okay, that's again daily streaming. So again, follow all the streaming guidelines that we said earlier, and we do require you guys to focus on the title track. Okay, so the title track for the Flashback album is But You. As much as we love the other songs, and as much as we want to promote Dragon, which was which the Triple Kims was part of composing the song, as much as we do love those things and want to hype them, we want you all to focus on the title track. Okay. Um, Active streaming. Interact with your playlists as often as possible to avoid a bot like behavior. Okay, so that again, in your playlist you need to interact. You do not need we don't really encourage passive streaming. So if you are the type to just, leave the stream and, just do everything else for your day, then that is something you really need to get rid of. For this comeback, we really need you guys to engage on the streams or in the playlists that we will be using. So like the intervals, like songs, scroll in the lyrics, search, manually search the songs, etc. Just do not do a bot like behavior. Okay, number three, stream the whole album in between playlists from the beginning up until the end. Again, the whole album, stream it for every playlist that you have. So, for example, again, you have three playlists, then you need to stream something in between that, then you can go back and search flashback icon and then just stream the whole album and then go back to the playlist again. Do the passive streaming only if you can stream it. Okay, again, like I said, for the YouTube streaming, if you do have a busy schedule, if you are working or if you are in school, then that's okay. You can stream passively, but that is only if you are busy on that day. But if you are extremely free and you want to do the bare minimum for icon, then please, please, please do not passive stream. Okay. Number five, stream on multiple Spotify accounts. Okay, that is also possible, but at the same time, we advise you guys to stream it on different devices and not just one. Next one. For your questions, please make sure to just comment your questions. I will happily oblige to answer. Okay. Um, Number six, join and share streaming parties or activities. Okay, that is where the Station Head and Renaissance app, or the Scenery or the Kaboom apps will come in. Many fan bases will be using Station Heads. Our fan base will be using the Renaissance app, and maybe we will try the Station Head, but we will be mostly focused on the Renaissance app, which we will be discussing later on. Okay, and then for our next one, I still have a few more to go. Use a playlist to stream. Okay, always use playlist when streaming. This is for Spotify only, okay? For YouTube, we do not advise playlists, but for Spotify, you need a playlist. So, playlist should be title tracks focused. So, again, title tracks, which is But You, and then add to 2 to 4 tracks in between the focus track. That is what we call the filler, and keep track at random. So do not use the same fillers multiple times. You keep it randomly. So for example, the title track, and then in between that from Welcome Back, and then the title track, and in between that from Lucky Man. You use different songs or tracks in the for the fillers. Number 4, add for older icon songs. Again, use icon songs if you can for filler in the playlist, and use them in random order. Okay, and number 5, keep the playlist 2 to 3 hours long for active streaming. So just do not loop it. So after like a few hours, you make a playlist that is 2 hours long, and then once it's done, then you manually repeat it. Manually click the first song again. You do not loop it. That is how we advise you, so that it will count as active streaming. My throat. Okay. Hmm. What is a focus playlist? So a focus playlist is a song focus playlist. And what the okay, sorry. In a song focus playlist, the focus song comes after every couple songs. So it allows to stream the songs more in a short amount of time, and thus increased streams always follows. Okay. That is just what we are talking about here. That is why we need to have a playlist, so that we have it on focus. So for example, our focus will be the But You title track. So that means that that will be our focus song, and we will get more streams for that. Okay, next one. The don'ts. This is, remember this. Do not. And if for those that are streaming here with us, you can inform your fellow iconics about it, so that it's easier to be aware of it than not. Spread the awareness. Okay. Do not loop tracks, playlists, EPs, or albums. Do not. We do not encourage looping. Manually click them again. Do not shuffle playlists. For non premium users, use desktop or websites. Okay? Do not shuffle. So, for non premium users, for you to not shuffle it, just use the website or on desktop. But if you are premium user, do not shuffle, because when you shuffle it, that will ruin the playlist setup, which is they have fillers in between. So if you have premium, do not shuffle. Okay, do not loop, do not shuffle, do not use VPN. Okay, or APK versions of Spotify. Use the actual app of Spotify, on Google Play, or Google App Store, or the Apple Store, whatever. Just do not use any APKs for it, and do not use VPNs. Okay? And number 4, do not stream on private sessions. Okay, that again, on what do you call this? On Spotify, do not stream it privately. I think because that will not count as well. Now that I realize it, admins, is our Renaissance streaming count? Because we have it on private. We have that on private. Will it still count? That I do not know anymore. Okay, I think we did a boo boo in that one, but I think it will still count because this is just a sample stream. This is just a dry run, so we will know. We will see if it counts. Okay. Um, let me just check. How many are we? Ah, my head it hurts. Okay, next one. Okay, do not stream on split screen mode. Again, like on YouTube, do not use the split screen. Even if your phone has that feature, because my phone doesn't have it, please do not use it for the love of God. Because it will delete the streams. So this also applies on YouTube. Split screens are a no no. No 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 and no. Okay. Um Next one. And I think that's the last. Oh no no, it's not. Oh, it's not the last. Do's turn off autoplay on the settings. So again, do not autoplay the playlist or do not loop the playlist. Um, Wait. Okay. Okay, never mind. Uh, Interact with the playlist again. Interact active streaming. We've already said this again and again. And then switch playlist every 2 to 3 hours. So again, if you can, make other playlists for you to stream on. So prepare for a day, at least prepare 6 playlists and enjoy. Excuse me? Oh, sorry. And then stream the album in between playlists. So after every playlist, you stream the album so that it has like a how do you solve this? Again, how in between, in between streams for the playlist so that it won't count as bot behavior. And then for number 5, again, share the link of your playlists from Spotify to get higher engagements here on Spotify. And remember to use the title track when tweeting, posting about them because it counts on the Billboard Hot Search chart. Yes. Okay, number 6. Passive streaming only when you can stream actively. Okay, so that is when you are sleeping or when you have a busy day ahead of you. And then number 7, maximize overall streams and increase unique listeners by streaming on multiple Spotify accounts. So again, if you have multiple devices, multiple accounts, then we encourage you to stream there. Okay, so um the admins are having a party in our group chat. Okay. I hope you guys are still following, right? I hope you are still here. Can I have a heart here on the chats? Somehow moral support for me because I'm hanging on a thread right now. But anyway, I hope you guys are still listening here with us. Um okay, next one. How many? Okay, this is the last one. Thank God. Okay, it is better for if you're premium user. Again, we do encourage premium users here, and if you are not, then stream on a web player. Okay, so this is the link open.spotify.com, or download it on your desktop so that it won't shuffle the playlist. Okay, but if you are just using your phone, then maybe avail a premium account. So it won't shuffle and the streams won't be deleted and it will still count. Number 2, one device is equal to one account. So if you have multiple devices, then you need at least 2 or more accounts. Okay? So again, one device, one account. That is how we want to encourage it. Use playlists from where the track title track is inserted with every 3 to 5 songs. So again, use fillers, avoid looping, yes. When streaming, do not shuffle again. Okay, this is just an overview of what we just said earlier. So if you guys are late to the stream and you only got in here, this is what we discussed earlier. So if you stream online, be sure to log in every day to upload your streaming data for it to be counted. So it's okay to stream offline if you don't have internet with you when you're going outside, but make sure that you are logged in while streaming so for it to be counted. Again, do not mute. This applies as well to your YouTube accounts. Do not mute anything. Do not mute the app, especially. And then number 7 is share Spotify links and then the title track to to any social media platforms to encourage just not the iconics but as well as non-iconics. Okay, and we're done with the Spotify platform. That was so tiring. Let me just okay, so okay, you guys are still here. Thank you. Um I'm pretty sure Iconic Dan was the one that sent the one with the hearts, and then Iconic Shan was the one laughing. Okay, thank you guys for staying here on stream, and I hope you guys have an idea or am already prepared for Spotify. Okay, I think that is the most um I think that's the most basic app or easiest app in comparison to YouTube, because YouTube is, I think you really need to put more effort in YouTube than in Spotify. But I think it's better to stream on YouTube because people are streaming there more. Hmm. In comparison, I mean, I think many people still stream on YouTube, but we still stream more. People still stream more on. I mean, many people stream on Spotify, but more people still stream on YouTube because YouTube is more mainstream than Spotify. Though Spotify is mainstream, but in comparison, I think in the counts or in the views, I think YouTube has an edge with their streaming. Oh my god, my voice is almost out. Let me see. Our admins are telling me to cut it short this part because we will now be dropping tags for the icon for ikon's release. Yeah, okay, okay. So I think we will be stopping it here because what MJ says, what do you guys think will be the teaser I actually want to hear like a video teaser with the song, like how they do the song teaser, MV teasers. I want it now. I'm so up for it now. Okay, so because I think in any minute now, I think we only have a minute left before YG Entertainment will release anything. Hopefully they release something on if they don't want Iconics to be mad. Okay, anyway, that is all for today. We will be continuing it tomorrow. Um we don't have anything tomorrow. But we will try to continue this stream the next day. Hopefully we'd finish everything. Um what are target views in 24 hours? Target target views are already posted on the fan bases. Just check them out. We already posted them, so for you guys to know them. Okay, so for any more questions, just leave a comment on our Twitter pages or in here on YouTube, and we will make sure to answer them in our next live stream. So again, this is Iconics Official. I am Iconic Chibe, and I hope you all have a great night, great evening, and a great morning wherever you are. And enjoy Iconics and fighting, gear up for the comeback. Bye. Okay, the I think the content is now dropping. Okay, I think the content is now dropping. Okay, drop the tags, everyone. Bye bye.